Hi, I'm Rita Wilkins, also known as the Downsizing Designer. So tonight I want to talk about something that I just created, and I hope that you like it. It's called the Best Decluttering Starter Kit Ever. Short and sweet, and that's why it works. So there are all kinds of decluttering videos and blogs out there, but I'm going to introduce you to a decluttering starter kit that will actually get results, and I mean quick results, which is what we all want. So why? Because the method is so easy. It's 3 steps, just like ABC. And when something is easy and it gets results, you're much more likely to use it, which is why I created it. And just like anything else that you use regularly, it's going to become a habit. So not only will you see quick results, decluttering results, and establish regular decluttering habits that will help you maintain in that clutter-free home, even when you think that you have no time to declutter, this new method does work. I call this new method the 3-2-1 decluttering method, and here's how it works. Set yourself up for success. So get everything ready, the bags, and you're going to pick an area of your home that is one that bothers you the most. So it could be your nightstand, it could be your desktop, it could be, a closet in your bedroom. So you're going to pick an area that when it's decluttered, it will have a big impact on your life and your happiness. And it'll also motivate you to keep going. So next, within that same small area of your home, you're going to pick a small area that can be accomplished in 30 minutes or less. One that you'll see instant progress and you're going to feel instant relief. So let's just say that it's your nightstand, because it's always cluttered with magazines and books and not nail files and all kinds of things. So whatever that area is that you pick, you're going to pick one area that really bothers you the most, and then within that area, you're going to pick one small area, like a nightstand. So in that small area, you're going to remove everything. So if it's the nightstand, if it's a small closet, if it's a pantry, remove everything out of there, and you're going to sort them into 3 piles. The first one, number 3, it actually is called Trash It. Number 2 is called Donate It, and number 1 is called Keep It. The reason I'm starting with 3, and I'll explain to you in just a minute, it's pretty easy to find the things you need to trash. So immediately put all of that stuff in that area, in the trash, that anything that's torn, it's badly stained, it's expired, it's out of date, old magazines, old newspapers, things that you've outgrown, things that are mismatched or unidentifiable. So sometimes like keys. And then immediately bring that trash bag to the trash and don't open it, just trash it. The number 2 step is to donate. So that donate pile, or repurposing, if you don't love it, if you don't need it, if you don't use it, maybe someone else can. And with this mindset, donating becomes so much easier. So anything that doesn't fit, anything that doesn't look good on you, is out of style, or it's lightly soiled but can be cleaned, or it needs a light repair, any of those things could be donated. And immediately bring that donate bag to your car, don't open it, and bring to the donation site, hopefully, the next day. And the number 1 is the keep it pile. So the funny thing is, after narrowing down your trash pile, and after you narrow down your donate and repurpose pile, what's left over are the items that you want to keep because you love them and you'll use them. So this method is using the process of elimination because it's almost always easier to say what you don't like, don't need, don't want, than what you do need and do want. A perfect example of that is, it's probably easier for people to say, I don't like orange, but I like blue. So I don't like this, but I like that. So this methodology is the same thought process where it's a process of elimination. And it's often easier to say what you don't like. So if you're challenged by clutter, and if you're looking for some simple tricks or hacks to purge the excess clutter in your home, so that you're left only with the items that you want, the items that you need, and the items that you'll use this 3-2-1 method. Just try it and see if it works for you. So that's the new tip. And for those of you that are on tonight, I do have a special treat. You're welcome to email me at ritawilkins@ritawilkins.com. And I have a decluttering, home decluttering checklist that is guaranteed to get you unstuck. If you email me and just in the subject line, just put the decluttering checklist and we will email it to you tomorrow. So there's a few additional or bonus decluttering tips I want to share with you tonight. So decluttering in the moment. So I don't know about you, but my mother would always say, you know, make your bed, hang up your clothes, pick it up if you dropped it, wipe it up, or fill it up. And those rules kind of stuck in my head because decluttering in the moment doesn't let that clutter build up. The second just bonus tip is prioritize decluttering every single day. Whether it's 15 minutes in the morning, 15 minutes in the evening, just spend a few minutes decluttering every day and you're going to notice that you're going to be living in a clutter-free home eventually. And then the next one is, if you're not using it, get rid of it. So it's taking up space in your mind, in your head, in your heart, and it's kind of defeating the purpose of decluttering. So anyway, I hope this all helps. We will be posting this as a blog, and I'll also be posting it as a video on YouTube. So if you didn't catch it tonight, you'll catch it in the next couple of days. Take care.